Rectangular back, this time with another haul video. Here we've got a couple of lines that I picked up at my local Goodwill thrift store. Paid $2 for the pair, so basically $1 each after I donated some of the change to the store. And yeah, they're not in perfect condition obviously, but nothing that I can't fix, touch up with a little bit of paint. I think they will work quite well with Marvel Legends. I don't have my Craven nearby. I wanted to get him in the shop, but I just grabbed whatever figure was kind of somewhat appropriate. I've got Carl Mordo here, and yeah, so I think the scale works really well with Marvel Legends. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find properly scaled animals to go with Legends sometimes. Sometimes they're either way too big or way too small. It's much easier to find stuff for 1/18 scale, which is the G.I. Joe size, 3 3/4 inch figures. But yeah, pretty damn good find. The only way that you can really find a lot of good stuff at thrift stores is if you go every day. I know my buddy Rick Dominguez, he goes like every day, and he usually finds all sorts of really good stuff. So that's one tip for you if you have a somewhat decent thrift store and it's not too far out of the way. Check it out every day, and you never know what you might come upon. And with that, let's move on to the next set of items. Here we have 3 different figures that I picked up from 3 different locations. On the far left we have the Marvel Legends Captain Britain. In the middle we have Koba from Hiya Toys. And on the far right we have the Marvel Legends Moon Knight from the Vulture Build-A-Wing wave, or Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming wave. And let's see, starting off with Captain Britain, I got him on Amazon for $9 shipped, so really good deal. I kept waiting until I got him for less than 10 shipped, and yeah, it was a third-party seller, but I'm not a mint on card collector, so I really wasn't worried about package being beat up or anything. The top of the package was a little bent over, but I didn't care. I'm not a big fan of this character, one of my least favorite Avengers. I didn't really want to get this figure for a long time, but I'm a big Avengers fan, and I did stumble upon a few setups that I actually want to put him in. So he looks like a good figure. So yeah, I was like, why not for $9? Couldn't pass it up. And since he comes with the arm of Abomination, I'll have about 3/4 of that Build-A-Figure built. But yeah, I might just end up using it for parts. And then Koba, I have the, God, I can't even, I think it's, yeah, I have the Caesar from Hiya Toys I got a long time ago. I think I was the first person to do a review on YouTube with that figure, and it was back before I had my camera, my current camera. I was using a tablet, and so the quality is not very good on that review, and I was even more stammering than I am now, so it's kind of painful to watch. But yeah, these are pretty decent figures. I thought about maybe getting the NECA ones, but I definitely am apprehensive about NECA for breakage issues, and this one comes with 2 heads and multiple hands, and I got a good price. It's either a production overrun or knockoff. I got from Hong Kong. I think I paid $18 shipped for him, so pretty damn good deal. These things are becoming more and more difficult to find, so if you're thinking about it, definitely try to snatch them up now before they're all gone. And then Moon Knight, I was at my local Walmart and went there to pick up an order, and just happened to go down the aisle. I had heard that my Walmart had got the Homecoming Wave, and they only had Tombstone and Beetle on the shelf. And I went around the corner to the DC figures and started poking around and started looking behind some boxes, and sure enough I saw this guy stashed and the homemade suit Spider-Man stashed there as well. So I left the Spider-Man and just grabbed Moon Knight and ruined somebody's secret stash. So sorry, but the collecting game is a ruthless one, so finders keepers. And yeah, I'll probably end up just trading Moon Knight, keeping one in the package as a backup, and then I have one loose. So yeah, with that, let's move on to the next set of items. Next, we have a couple of Masters of the Universe Classics figures. On the left, we have Huntara, and on the right, we have Karate. Now, as many of you probably already know, I do not collect these figures, but I'm always looking for cool characters that I can do kit bashes with, and I've got a couple of good ideas already lined up for these two. I was able to get them each for $20 or just under $20 shipped on Amazon, so not bad. I have seen some slightly better deals on eBay, but yeah, I didn't want to hesitate and risk not being able to get these brand new. I'm actually impressed at how decent these figures are. As I was watching reviews online, and yeah, the paint is pretty good, the articulation's not bad. It's sad that Mattel never gave collectors of this line hinges at the wrist. I think that would have made a huge improvement of these of the body molds. Obviously double jointed elbows would have been nice, and ankle rockers. I know that talking to my friend Day Johnson, who is a big collector of this line, there are a few figures that do have ankle rockers, but they're few and far between. So yeah, they're pretty decent figures, but unfortunately it looks like Mattel is pretty much killing off this line, and I guess they're killing off the Thundercats, and I can't remember what else, but Matty Collector is going away, so I guess pretty much the only thing they're going to keep going is the DC figures, and I don't know what else. But yeah, look forward to seeing what I'm going to create with these. I've got a sci-fi diorama being commissioned, I commissioned somebody to make a diorama for me, so hopefully in the next couple of months that will be complete, and then I can start really getting back into ACBA again. I'm excited to brush off the rust and break out the cutouts. Alright, now let's move on to the last set of items. Last but definitely not least, we have the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Black Panther. Now, for those of you who watch my news videos, you probably are wondering, why didn't you ever say when these figures were going to be coming out? That's because my source at Walmart was unable to find out when the release date was. And it turns out that the most likely reason for that is because these are, as of right now, an online only item at Walmart. I have heard a couple of people say that they picked them up or found them in the store, but when I confronted them or asked them if that was true, they never responded. So I kind of believe that they are blowing smoke. If it is true that you were able to just walk into Walmart and see these sitting on the shelf, more than just one sitting there, if they had a whole case of them, then definitely let me know. But as far as I can tell, these are an online item only, and as I'm filming this here on Thursday night, these are sold out on Walmart.com. So they were up for several days. they actually dropped down to $16.09 plus tax, plus shipping if you wanted it shipped to your house. So, if you snoozed, you lose. If you snooze, you lose. I always say that's, in the collecting game, hesitation will bring you pain. That's a sniper motto. So, yeah, they were $20 and they dropped down to 17 and change, and then they dropped down to 16.09. And initially I just ordered 2 so that I could get free shipping, and then when they dropped down to $17 and change, I bought a 3rd one, had it shipped to the store. And then when I saw them drop down to 16 and change, I called Walmart customer service and said, hey, the price dropped since I placed my original order for $20 a piece. Can I get a price adjustment? And they were only willing to give me $2 each refunded back, so I got $4 back. So better than nothing. But yeah, these are great figures. I already have 2 of the Rocket Raccoon Black Panthers, but I much prefer this look. I thought the blue on the Rocket Raccoon figure was a little heavy-handed, so I'm really glad to get these. And yeah, I don't care that they recycled. Pretty much nothing's new about the figure. We got a recycled cape, recycled belt, recycled spear, necklace, and obviously that body, the sculpt, everything has been reused before. These hands are different from the hands that come on the Rocket Raccoon Wave version, and it's nice that they gave them some interchangeable hands as well. So pretty damn good exclusive. I'm glad. I think it was a much smarter move to have it an online item only, or initially, because I think a lot of stores are feeling the pain of peg warmers. They order way too many and they just sit there on the shelf forever and never get sold, and then it kind of makes it where reseller or retailers don't want to carry this line anymore. So I think this is a much smarter move, and yeah, don't worry, I'm sure they will go back up on Walmart.com if you weren't able to get them the 3 days that they were available. Just keep checking the site. I hear that every morning that they're putting up a little bit more every day, so definitely try to hit them up online. For those of you who are mint on card collectors, you are going to get this label, the sticker they put on all of them. The ones they ship to my house and the one they ship to the store all have this label on it, and it peels off pretty easily. So if you're careful about it, I don't think it's really going to affect your package. So just another bonus of not being a mint on card collector. And with that, hopefully you guys like the video, you share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
That's crispy.